You are on the right path. If you are walking in God's will, you are on the right path. You are in alignment. You are on this path just as well as I am. We walk in the same path. So that means you are not alone. Our journeys may look a little different, but you are not alone. You really not. And I know it seems like it's really tough right now for you. You don't understand. Um Most of the time that like I've been on this journey, I didn't understand a lot of things, but I kept moving forward. I kept being obedient. I still had a willing heart, and I still desire for God to get the glory in my life. Like, because I want what He wants for me. Once again, that's something that I pray for, and I desire. We try to have control and still try to figure things out on our own. Try to just do what we think is best when we really don't know what's best. God called me to quit my job July of 2023, and I tried to work the end of 2023, and something happened where a client literally almost took my eye out, and I really feel like she was dealing with a demonic spirit. But that was my last straw because that case was so challenging. Like, it was real challenging. Okay, just know that. But that made me realize, like, okay, that's it. But down the line, I realized what God was doing. See, my problem was control. So used to having control or believing that I was in control, and I had it, but really I didn't have anything. I really didn't. God did not call us to be self-reliant. He calling us to depend on Him for every single thing. And I know it's hard to do that because all you know is to do it on your own. Miss Independent. Miss Independent. Like, no, that's not okay. It's so normalized. But you can be so independent to the point you don't even know how to depend and trust in God when something go wrong. You become shaken. You start panicking. You don't know what to do. And why? Because your faith and your trust was not in God alone. It was in these external things, the things of this world. And that's the reason why our faith and, our trust can be shaken because it's placed in the wrong things instead of placed with God. And that's the reason why God needs you to have this strong foundation of faith and trust in Him alone. That's why God needs you to depend on Him. He needs us to depend on Him for everything because we cannot do nothing without Him. Everything will crumble. It will crumble every single time. It's going to be chaos every single time because we lean on our own understanding. And He tell us in His Word, Proverbs 3:5-6, to trust in Him and to not lean on our own understanding. God wants to build you up. He wants to clean you up. He wants to get you together so that you can be positioned. And it's not easy, but it's not meant to be easy. It never was meant to be easy. Jesus Christ didn't have it easy. This man suffered. This man went through so much. So we are not exempt from any of that. We are supposed to be an example of Jesus Christ here on earth. And when you're walking in God's will, you're going to go through some stuff. You're going to go through a lot that is going to really stretch you to the fullest. But it's only to help you grow. It's only to help you become better so that you can be all that God has called you to be. And you can operate in those things confidently, boldly, with courage, in your authority that He has placed in you. It's all for a purpose. And we just have to continue to remind ourselves that by being in His Word. Because see, God pours into us. If nobody ain't pouring into you, God will pour into you. His Word is the things that He says about us because He loves us so much. Like, I really depend on God daily. I have to get on this platform out of obedience and ask for help. And you think I want to do that? No, but I have to put my pride aside every single time and do it. And I always be like, God, I don't know how much longer I could do this. God, I don't know how much longer I could do this because I don't want to do it. You think I enjoy getting on this platform and asking for help? Absolutely not. I don't want to do it. But I do it out of obedience, and God continued to show up. He continued to be faithful, and He continued to provide for my every need. It may not be when I want Him to, but He do it when it's on His time. It's on His timing, not my timing. I was just in a motel for 4 months, literally, and God provided the entire 4 months. I was there, and I had favor. I had favor in that place. My needs were met. They was like, excuse me. I can't deny God, and I can't deny the things that He has done for me because I know what God has done for me. But I also know who He is, and that's what it's really about, who He is. Excuse me. Like, I can relate to you. I know what it feel like. I can understand. It hurt. You don't you don't know why this and that and the third happening. But I pray that God give you peace that surpasses all understanding because I have had nothing but peace. Like, and it's so funny how you could be on this walk and you go through all this stuff, but somehow He gives you a peace. You get to a point where you have peace on this journey. And it's like He's building you up so that you can be immovable and unshakable. No matter what you face, no matter what circumstances you are in, no matter what it look like, you will not be moved by what you see, what you feel, and what you hear. And God wants to get you to that place. Because right now, you're being moved by it. The things that you're seeing and how it look, you don't like it. You're complaining or whatever the case may be. And I've been there, done that. And I'm not perfect by a long shot because I have my moments. I cry out to God. God is the one that I run to. I don't run to nobody. I cry out to God. I'm transparent with God. Everything. I go to Him. I don't always do things right or whatever the case may be. Hey, I'm just trying to do what I can and to stay focused and to stay faithful because God is faithful to me. And listen, it could be tiresome at times, especially when you desire stability like myself. I want stability. Listen, I lived alone for 9 years. I gave all that up. I used to work 12-hour shifts. I come from making money, but I also was struggling too. And I also was burnt out. I had the nice car, the money, the apartment. And I also had times where I was struggling. The money was not coming in consistently. And yeah, so I've been there, done that. I know what it's like to have, and I know what it's like to not have. But the one thing about this journey is definitely has humbled me. But also, God has healed me in a lot of areas. God has really transformed me from the inside. Because who I was back then, I'm not today. And I'm here to tell you this, to keep pushing forward because it's for your good. He wants to transform you from the inside. It starts in the inside first. He's trying to get you prepared for something great, the promises that He has spoken over your life. Stay faithful. Don't go back to nothing that He has brought you out of. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because what you're going to do is bring more problems onto yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. You're causing more harm than good. So you might as well continue to push forward. It's in you. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm a living witness. I'm testifying right now. God is faithful. I'm in a motel right now, depending on God. He done brought me to a whole nother city. It ain't like I'm familiar with the city, but it's the fact that he brought me over here to the city, and I don't know everything that he has planned for me. I'm just moving by faith. I don't know it all. And then I have to sit in the lobby here and there. And it's like, God, I know you did not bring me over here to sit in no lobby, no, all day, every day. Like, that's just crazy to me. Not everything makes sense to me, but I know it makes sense to God. And it's really about having a perspective of what God, how God is doing things, seeing things the way that He sees them, and not from our natural eyes, because you know we could be deceived, thinking one thing when it's really working out for our good. So please stay encouraged. I don't know who this is for. If it blessed you, leave a comment below, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless you.